Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric Knight, and today we are going to take another look at the sewers. So in the very first HandyMan episode, we went over how to make 3-meter tunnel sewer pieces. And so that's really simply using, if you go into your shape menu, and you type in tunnel, and you're not filtering on stairs. The sewer pieces are mainly constructed by the tube 3-meter corners and the tube 3-meter tunnel centers. When you want to have your tunnel make a right turn, you need to use a combination of the tunnel inside corner pieces and the tunnel outside corner pieces in the center, and the corresponding center pieces for the inside and outside. And you'll need to use the tunnel center cross to fill in the piece in between the right angle. So what I wanted to experiment with is, can you actually make a sewer that can just not be two-dimensional? And what I mean by that is just a single level like this, just like going this way, left or right, straight, but always being level. There are no inclined sewer pieces or sewer pieces that are meant to go up or down. So I wanted to see if I could come up with something myself. And so this is what I came up with. Here we have a ladder that is going up to the next level of our sewer. And then here we just have the regular sewer pieces again. This took me a little while to figure out, and some trade-offs had to be made. Because there are no pieces that are exactly meant to do this, there are some overhangs and areas where it's not flush, the surfaces are not flush. So some sacrifices had to be made in certain parts, but I think overall it blended in pretty nicely here on the inside. One of the sacrifices made on the outside, though, is that there's this little indentation here on the sides. And that's about it. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty seamless, having the one layer or one level of the sewer allow you to go up or down to another level. And I think this opens up a lot of base building opportunities. And actually, this is going to be the next horde base that we are going to do in this HandyMan series at some point. I am going to keep building on this and make more content and videos showing different things I am going to do with this particular base, little tips here and there. Essentially now this video is just going to be on how to actually make this. So you will be using a lot of the same pieces that you'd use for the regular, straight tunnel. So we are going to copy, well, actually first, let's extend this tunnel out a little bit more because I want it to go more to the edge over here. All right, we've now extended our tunnel, and now we're going to go ahead and make the tunnel go upwards towards the sky. So one of the first pieces we are going to use is the 3-meter tunnel outside corner piece. That is going to give us this look on the inside, this curved look on the inside. That's going to have us go upwards. And the other piece that we are going to use, this middle piece over here, is going to be the 3-meter tunnel outside centerpiece. So we'll start with the centerpiece, and we're going to just place it like that. Now we're going to go back to our shape menu, and we're going to use the 3-meter tunnel outside corner piece, and we're going to need to go to advanced rotations for this one. All right, like that. And like that, perfect. Except I built it in the wrong spot. Not perfect. Now perfect. All right, now what we're going to do is we want to use the 2 3-meter corner pieces, and we are going to stack them up like this. So now you see we're at the level of the top of this, so we need to go another 3 up because these are 3-meter tunnel pieces, which means they are 3 blocks. So 1, 2, and then the top one is going to be another outside corner piece, I believe. Yes. So now let's go ahead and rotate this. I'm going to make sure that the curvature aligns like that. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with this side. So let's go ahead and copy that shape. And we will have to rotate it just so. All right. let's go ahead and copy shape. All right. And then for the middle pieces here, we're just going to use the tube 3 meter tunnel center pieces. So let's rotate that into place. That curvature lines. All right. And then for the top piece here, we're going to use another 3 meter tunnel outside centerpiece. But we will need to advance rotate this. It looks like we rotated these pieces wrong, so we're going to have to redo those. That looks better. All right. So for the inside of the tunnel in here, I did a lot of experimentation with this. And I tried half blocks, I tried quarter blocks, I tried using the center 3 meter tunnel pieces. And I think I really like the more of the straight edge look here and not necessarily conforming to all the surfaces over here, just leaving this bare and open. You could definitely try other blocks for sure. And like I said, you're going to have to make sacrifices somewhere with where you're going to have an overhang or not have surfaces meshing seamlessly together. But I think this looks pretty good. So for making these side pieces here, what we want to use is the tube 3 meter center straight 01 piece. So we're going to go to advanced rotation, and we're going to do this side first, apparently. Up to there. Actually, these bottom pieces here are not the tube 3 meter center straight 01 pieces, but they're actually the tube 3 meter corner pieces. So we're going to go ahead and replace those. And we're going to need to go ahead and do the same thing over here. Copy rotation. I'm actually making this a little wider than this section over here. This is only 2 blocks, whereas I'm making this over here 3 blocks wide. So we're going to need to replicate this. All right. So now you're going to go ahead and place some more corner blocks, 2 tunnel corner blocks like that. So now you can see we're actually starting to make our tunnel again. Just go to simple. And now we're going to go back to using our tube 3 meter tunnel center pieces. So let's copy rotation. To avoid a collapse, let's go ahead and get some corner pieces. All right, we'll do the same thing on this side. That. Let's go back to here, fill this in. And then we're going to fill in this side. Go like that. And now finally at the top. Oh, and before I forget, we need the bottom too. All right, like that. Well, let's go inspect our work now. Make sure we have everything that we want it to. So we do need to fill in these pieces down here. All right, coming from the original vertical shaft that I had made beforehand, let's come over here. And now we have ourselves another working vertical shaft, although we will need a ladder in this section as well. But for now, we're just going to take a look at our handiwork. Yeah, so like we do have those seams that are unavoidable, but overall I think it looks pretty good, and feel free to experiment with other ways to make the vertical shafts like these. Like I mentioned multiple times already, there are going to sacrifices that you're going to have to make in order to get it to work, because the blocks to do it properly do not exist. But I think this will open up a lot of building options for really cool bases, underground and above ground both. And I think that's going to conclude this episode. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you learned a lot from this video and have inspired you to make some creative bases for yourselves. This is Eerie Knight signing off. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.